gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Sean Bell Wilbur.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, wrestling podcast. My name is Dell, that is Devin. We are here once again. How are we?
Great. We got an event early in the afternoon.
Yeah, you're very excited about this because this gets it out of the way for you. You can get to bed at your 6 p.m. time.
Yeah. Well, not tonight. What time is the show over?
No. Starts at 2. Starts at 2 p.m. our time.
I'm going to say like 5:30ish.
5:30ish. Okay, all right. Well, I know this. These are the moments you live for.
Yes.
This is, yeah. So
I needed Sydney, Australia one again.
Super early.
Woke up. They're doing like 6 o'clock. I'm like, I'm up.
Yeah, woke up. Wrestling's on. Yeah, we get to see how the rest of the world lives for a little bit, and so that'll be something that we preview. We have WWE Clash at Italy. That'll be in just a few short hours away. So this will be a fun little podcast today because we're gonna do a preview of Clash at Italy, and then we're gonna do that whole cool transition thing where we have our predictions for the show, and then the second half of the show is going to be our reactions and our review of Clash of Italy. So stay tuned for this podcast because we're doing that whole weird transition thing. So we're going to be talking about it beforehand. We're going to watch the show, and then we're going to come back afterwards and we're going to talk about the show. So
and I'm going to try to make a smooth transition. And process.
Yeah, and then stay tuned to see exactly how smooth that transition will be in for the edit of this one. So this would be fun all the way around. So yeah, it'll definitely be a nice, cool, fun episode for us as we talk about Clash. Before we get into our podcast today, just want to again talk about the upcoming next year New England Fan Fest 12. Your boys at the Bury the Booking Podcast will be there alongside our fellow brethren at the Turnbuckles and Spilled Liquor Podcast. We are collectively making up the Squared Circle Syndicate. We will be in attendance for New England Fan Fest. That'll be Saturday, May 1st, 2027 at the Ramada Inn in Seekonk, Massachusetts. Guests are flowing in. You got people like the Godfather's going to be there. Hacksaw Jim Duggan's going to be there. Tatanka, Hall of Famers Demolition will be there as well. Earl Hebner and tons more are coming in. So we'll be updating throughout the year as we get closer to that. And just stay tuned for the podcast for more information leading up to New England Fan Fest 12 next year. But we're going to be talking heavily today about WWE Clash at Italy, which means, much like we did in our last episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, we're going to give you one hell of an opener. We're going to give you the greatest opener that we could possibly ever give you for a podcast, because it is the greatest professional wrestling podcast segment in the history of professional wrestling podcasts. It wins and wins and wins. It is AEW in a nutshell.
All right, people, bear with me now. This is a long one. So I'm going to try to get through it as quick as possible and as seamless as possible. We're going to start off with AEW Double or Nothing.
Yes, let's get it.
That was an unbelievable pay-per-view.
Amazing show.
Unbelievable. I'm not doing the pre-show stuff because nobody cares.
Yeah.
But the show basically kicked off with the AEW World Tag Team Championship I Quit match. FTR versus Cage and Cope. Oh my God, this was great. It was.
That's how you open the show.
It was. Beth comes out. She puts her hands on Stokely, but she got connected to the steps, and she was out for a little bit. FDR tried to set her on fire through a table, but it was all because of Dax. He said, "I quit," and the winner by submission and the new AEW World Tag Team Champions is Cage and Coop. We move into one of the most anticipated matches of the night, AEW International Championship, Okada, Takeshita. Great match. Did not expect anything different than these two powerhouses going at it, doing what they had to do. Winner by pinfall, new AEW International Champion is Takeshita. We had a little issue going on after the match because the Dying Callis and his people come out, look like they was about to have some beef with Takeshita. Then here comes Kyle Fletcher. Yes. Surprisingly, Kyle Fletcher attacks Takeshita. Ooh, wild moment there. We had the Women's Owen Hart Tournament quarterfinals. Shirakawa versus Athena. Athena gets that AEW Continental Championship, no time limit. Jon Moxley, Kyle O'Reilly. Winner by submission and still AEW Continental Championship is Jon Moxley.
Good match.
All of a sudden, Death Riders, the collaboration comes out. John is like, you know what? Chill, everybody. He shook Kyle O'Reilly's hand. Once again, I don't like this soft Jon Moxley. Get it together.
Kyle O'Reilly was a hell of an opponent, though. So,
he was, yeah.
We'll give him that.
Men's Owen Hart Tournament quarterfinals, Will Ospreay versus Samoa Joe. Will Ospreay gets a W. Samoa Joe showing that sign of respect. Then we move on to the Men's Owen Hart Tournament quarterfinals, Swerve Strickland versus Bandito. This was fun.
Yes.
Really fun. I enjoyed this a lot. These guys was doing things in there. It looked like Swerve stepped this game up a lot. Wrestling, he gets that W for this one. We move into the AEW's Women's World Championship 4-way match. Tekla, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, Shibata. And problem is, Tekla still won, but I'm okay with this.
Yeah, come on.
She wild.
Yeah, there's just no way. You keep that title on Tekla right now. You just do it. Just do it.
We had the Stadium Stampede. This was it with it had Jericho, the Hurt Syndicate, the Elite versus the Demand, the Don Callis family, Mark Davis, Andrade, and the Dogs. This was all over the place. This was entertaining. That's all this was just entertainment. Winner by pinfall was Jericho, the Hurt Syndicate, and the Elite. They giving Jericho too much time now. I don't know what pictures he got of Tony Khan or what's going on, but it's too much Jericho.
He's back. He's fresh. They're trying to. Yeah, I know.
We got the AEW World Championship match, title versus hair. Darby Allin versus MJF. Great match, fun, unbelievable. MJF gets a W. He is the new AEW World Championship. This is like the third time.
Yeah, third time.
Yep,
third
Good
time.
Good for him.
Yep.
The only issue I had is Kevin Knight coming out.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this?
He tried to help Darby, but then frog splashed him while he on the stretcher. Screw you, Kevin Knight. You trash. Period. Dumb. Then on AEW Dynamite Collision Combo, he comes out again. Why? You're not that big a star.
Double or Nothing went off with Kevin Knight's heel turn.
It went off with Kevin Knight, and then did on the 27th. He started with Kevin Knight.
Yeah, they like Kevin Knight.
They tripping. What did he say? Hold on, I wrote this stuff down. Kevin Knight comes out, he explains why he turned on him. I didn't care. He wanted an opportunity. He thought that he should have been that guy, but you're not. You Kevin Knight. Mike Bailey then comes out talking all types of wild stuff. Mike Bailey, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This really ain't got nothing to do with Kevin Knight either.
Mike Bailey, like, if jet speed, trying to figure out what's going on.
Mind your business. Now you're in the line of fire. Focus on yourself. There's a lot of stuff there. I hate Kevin Knight. Everybody's banned from the ring. Jericho versus Ricochet. Who is like I said, I'd rather watch Kevin Knight than Jericho. I'm sick of it. To lose against Ricochet? That's weird. That's weird. I didn't like that. But the good thing is, Tommaso Ciampa came out and put hands on Jericho.
He did.
I was all right after that.
All right.
I was all right after that. We had a 4-way match. Orange Cassidy, Rouge, Brian Cage, Leo Rush. Why is Leo Rush here?
Because
I don't get it.
You don't like this gimmick.
It's so weird. This Lord of the Rings Smeagol gimmick is dumb. Like you gotta think of this. You got a family, you got friends you gotta answer to. Like, how do you go home to your wife after performing like this?
It's catching on slowly. People are. Listen, Leo Rush has had a lot of transformations.
He needs one more. He needs one more. We need a hologram variant. So let's do that. Another one. MJF comes out celebrating, doing his thing, which is cool. I don't have a problem that MJF won. But Mark Briscoe, you're going to lose it to Briscoe. You're going to lose that title to Briscoe.
You think so?
I think so. He's got to lose it to Briscoe. He's got to. But MJF announces that Roosh will get a title shot next week. Sorry, give it to him. But chances are it's going to Briscoe.
I don't know, man. I feel like next time, I feel like you gotta give it to. I feel like Ospreay's got to win the Owen, and he's got to win it in Wembley.
We'll see. We'll see. Then we had the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Claudio Castagnoli versus Brody King. Brody King gets the W. Adam Coop and Cage stay at ringside. They're reflecting on these old men need to sit down because this was hard to watch.
They're tag team champions, man.
I get it, but y'all are like, it felt like two old men sitting on the porch reflecting on old times. Like if they were in rocking chairs with some sweet tea, I'm like, I get this. There's some shenanigans happen. Clark Connors attacked him from behind. Christian suffered, he got hit with the, what did he get hit with? What is this, shillelagh? I can't remember. But he got hit with something. What was this, shillelagh? Yeah. It was fun that my man posed for a photo at the end of it.
Yeah, they did the 5-second pose that Edge and Christian used to do.
That was funny. Tay J versus Ava and Allie. Tay J wins because I don't know who these other two ladies were. Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Mark Davis versus Jack Perry. Mark Davis gets the W. Same show. We just move in a collision. Trios match. Will Ospreay, Death Riders going against the Rascals. Will Ospreay and the Death Riders get the W. We got Andrade versus Ace Austin. Andrade gets the W. Lights Out Philly Street Fight. Chris Statlander. Shida. Same difference. This sucked.
Didn't like this match.
This match was trash.
Oof.
No, I ain't like this at all. You can't go from gold to this. You end Philly. Like you giving me all these great matches. Then you give me this. That was worse.
Yeah.
Final thing we got to talk about is the AEW Collision on the 30th AEW World Trios Championship match. The collaboration going against the Don Callis family. The conglomeration gets that W. AEW World Tag Team Championship 5-minute eliminators match. Divine Dominion versus Tay J and her people. Winner by pinfall will be Tay J. She's going to get her shot at AEW's Women's World Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, Anna Jay and Ty Mello.
Yeah. Tamelo and Anna Jay. Taja. That sounds like my regular name. Hazuki. Hazuki versus Maya World with is her name Persephone?
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 Mm-hmm.
That's how you say her name? She was in
Outside.
commentary.
Yeah, she was on the outside.
So Hazuki and Persephone will be getting going to see each other at the next Owen Hart tournament match, open round, because Suzuki beats Maya World. Lee Moriarty versus Tim Bobsby. Don't know who Tim is. First off, if you're using your regular name, you ain't winning. You're not winning. Tim Bosby, over an accountant.
That's Tim.
We had Bravo, Sean Dean versus Death Riders. Death Riders get the W. We get the Guns versus the Dogs. Good match. The Guns get the W.
Yeah, good match.
Were you able to see the standby match?
No.
Okay.
I did not. Yeah, I did not see that.
Yeah, that was I'm gonna leave that out then, because a lot of people didn't get a chance to see it.
Okay.
I only got to see it because I was doing something I ain't no business doing.
Fair enough.
Then we move into the AEW International Championship match. Takeshita, Darren Garcia. Takeshita still holds the belt.
Yes.
But after the match, the Don Callis family comes down. They try to attack Takeshita. Moxie leaves the commentary, comes up, tries to set everything off. He's cut off by Shane Taylor doing whatever Shane Taylor tries to do. Stuff. Then the rest of the Death Riders come out. They get attacked by Mike Bailey in a conglomeration. Lee Moriarty trash talks Neil McGuinness. Bravo then puts his hands on Nigel. First off, let me stop here.
There's a lot going on.
There's no reason I should explain this. There was about 15, 20 people.
There was a lot going on.
All over.
It was a lot just
You
happening.
don't know who is on whose side.
They was just out there. People were just doing stuff.
Because there's no reason the conglomeration should have been out there. Don't nobody care about you, Nigel McGuinness, except for Bravo. Because I don't know what type of sick relationship y'all got going on. Once again, Bailey, he's out there just doing what he want to do. I'm intrigued with AEW now because I have no clue what they're doing in the future.
Yes, this segment here was just threw some stuff. This segment reminded me of as a kid, you reaching into your toy bin and just grabbing random stuff and just making something happen real quick. That was kind of, for me, that's kind of what it was like. It was just a lot going on.
It feels like they're building towards a civil war.
Yeah. But
that's what it feels like. It feels like everything is building to this huge AEW civil war.
There's too much going on the screen one time. It's like, y'all just, and it's Collision.
It's Endgame. That's what they're working towards. Tony Khan probably watched Endgame last weekend.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
I want to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to be like, all right, I'm going to be for it. But I'm going to need a whole lot more violence.
Yeah, we need some more substance.
Y'all need more cameramen, first off.
Yeah, 300 people out there.
And like 2 cameramen.
Stuff just going on. Stuff is just happening.
Y'all need to get NXT cameramen.
Yeah.
They know what they doing.
They do.
They pros. That's AEW in a nutshell.
That is AEW in a nutshell. That was a larger shell than normal. We got Double or Nothing in there, which was a fantastic show. If you have not seen AEW Double or Nothing and you still have the opportunity to do so, I would suggest you do so. One of the best pro wrestling shows you'll probably see this year. And it's only, it's essentially it's June by now, but it's You can call it June, but year's halfway over. But that show, you can probably put it up there with anything. It was just a fantastic show. Well, let's see how this other show does in just a few short hours, and that show is going to be WWE Clash in Italy. Let's find out how this fares. We're going to go over the card. We're going to do our match predictions. And like I said, we're going to come back and see you guys after the show. And we're going to talk about and see if anything that we've talked about ever made it to be. So, with any further ado, let's get into Clash in Italy in no particular order. Let's go WWE Women's Championship match. Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Seen Rhea and Jade back and forth. You got Jade and the baddies, B-Fab and Michin. You got Rhea. She's been, hanging with Charlotte and Alexa lately. They've been doing the 6-woman tag stuff and all that. But when you get down to it, the match that is in front of us is Jade and Rhea for the title.
So I have to give it to Rhea.
Okay.
But I feel like there's going to be some DQing in here.
Something else is going on. I mean, you got four other women that are involved in this thing also.
Now I'm hoping that when B-Fab and Michin obviously come out to help, they cause Jade the match.
Okay.
Do something dumb, cause Jade the match. They get the W. Rhea remains champion. We move on from there. Or Charlotte causes Rhea to lose. And then we got a little beef between Rhea and Charlotte.
Or Charlotte. Yeah, because I mean, they're still, they're doing the whole, everybody's okay right now, but there still could be some tensions. Maybe we build something, start building something for SummerSlam between the two of them. Maybe.
What's a better match? Rhea and Charlotte.
Yes.
That's a better match.
It is. Unless I'm not predicting Jade to win.
No.
So, I mean, of course, then it would be Jade and Charlotte, which I guess I could see, but no, my prediction, I'm going with Rhea here also. I think Rhea retains the title here. So let's go. Let's go. We'll stick with the women here, and let's go with Women's Intercontinental Championship match. This is Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruca.
They're giving it to Sol Ruca.
I feel like you got to at this point because you've done no favors for Sol since she's been on the main roster so far. We could talk about the slip ups, the botches, if you want to call them, and all that stuff that's been going on to talk about Saturday night's main event stuff. With Becky and Jessica Carr and all.
Now I'm hoping we get Jessica Carr
as the ref, and then yes, if Jessica Carr is the ref, we're definitely having a title change.
Yes,
for sure.
We need that.
Yeah, but I still think we are giving it to Sol here. I think. Listen, if you don't. This ain't good.
It's not good for Sol Ruca.
No. If she does not win, this derails everything that hasn't been set in stone yet anyway. I mean, she's been taking losses on Raw. She's been, not looking great on Raw anyway. So this would be one of those things where a loss would definitely hurt her.
Yes.
So don't hurt her. Let's give her the Intercontinental title tonight.
And the crazy thing is, I've given if what happened to her was happening to like Jade Cargill, I would be giving Jade Cargill so much, so much static for these things. But I like Sol Ruka better, so she
Same.
gets a pass.
Same. We're saying we're biased on this show.
Yeah, 100% bias.
Fair enough.
100% bias.
Fair enough. You got it. That's what we do here.
Jade is a powerhouse, an unbelievable figure.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like her wrestling.
Just don't like her.
That's it.
Hey,
if she learned how to wrestle,
then cool. Got it. Next up, let's go. The only match I believe on the card that is not for a championship, and that is over Femi versus Brock Lesnar, Part 2. I fear what I think might happen.
I think they're giving it. I think they're going to go 3.
Yeah,
I think they're going to go 3.
Yeah, I think Brock wins this, and then we have a third match at SummerSlam. I mean, you could. Yeah,
I don't want it to go 3.
I don't want it to go 3 either, but
like I prefer this to be done.
Yeah, I would have preferred it to have been done at WrestleMania, because doing it back to back this soon, it kind of, I don't know. First of all, especially not even that soon, especially the way the Brock Oba match at WrestleMania ended with the whole retirement thing.
Yeah, like
whatever.
you've done.
Yeah, like this takes away a lot from it.
Nobody cared.
Yeah, listen, Oba should not be taking a loss. Under no circumstances should Oba be taking a loss, especially not after that.
But they will.
Whoa, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know, man. But then again, let's just say Oba wins this. Then what?
Mm-hmm.
Now, are we done, or is Brock going to try to come back and get a third? And
I don't want a third.
I don't want a third either. I want a third either way. I didn't want the second.
I'm nervous about this.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm like, you give it to Oba again, and then Brock's like, let's just say Brock, snaps, and I don't know. Maybe.
Now here's the thing. Now, if they do something crazy, like have a no contest,
okay,
then I'm gonna be a little
something where they throw the match out. Something happens, they brawl away, or something.
Yeah.
They throw the match out, or both of them go through the stage or something, or something crazy. And then there's like, oh, there was no winner here, and then we have to have the other match, and the third match is essentially the second match that never finished.
Then I'm cool. I'll be
at
cool.
SummerSlam or whatever. I don't know.
I would be more than okay with that. Okay. I would be.
Okay.
Because it's not horrible.
No.
You're still giving us them two doing a thing.
They don't take Oba doesn't take a loss.
Oba doesn't take a loss. Brock doesn't Lesnar doesn't take a W. Let's move on.
I'd prefer that. I'm predicting, unfortunately, Brock to win, but I would prefer that. So give me that. If that happens, we'll be ecstatic when we come back to talk about it. But let's do WWE Championship match. Gunther versus champion Cody Rhodes. What do you think here?
Why? They're going to give it to Gunther.
I think they give it to Gunther. See, I don't know. I think if they give it to Gunther, I think maybe we get something where Sami Zayn gets involved.
I'm not mad about that.
Maybe. maybe, but
I wouldn't be upset about that at all.
like if Cody loses, I feel like he fights the good fight or whatever, but he doesn't lose it clean. Like something happens, like Sammy gets involved, and then Gunther wins.
That would be a better show. That would be a much better show.
Because I don't think you should beat Cody clean.
See, why not? Y'all give too much stock in Cody Rhodes.
I mean,
y'all care too much about this man's feelings, and I'm like, I don't care enough.
Yeah, I mean the way they're positioned, they position him and all that. I think,
which is dumb.
But it would also help. It would also help Sammy too by
Let's
being
get
the
crazy
person.
Sammy out of here. Let's get him interfering with the match, punching people in the neck.
That would help. That would help further along Sammy's situation by being the person that would have cost Cody the title.
Exactly. Let's have more Cody Rhodes and Sammy drama.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go Gunther. I'm going Gunther with some Sami Zayn interference.
Yeah,
I'm going. That's right.
Unless we're gonna have. We had Sammy and Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Yeah.
But I want Sammy and Cody Rhodes.
You could do Sammy and Cody.
Now here's the thing.
Now, do we get Sam? Now, does Cody retain, and then we start working towards Sammy and Cody for something?
It don't matter as long as whoever. No, I don't want Gunther this round. I want Cody retaining. We're gonna get the build up between Sammy and Cody. We're gonna get Sammy get the belt because when we go to Riyadh, who do you want champion at Riyadh? You want Sami Zayn. They love him out there. They love Sammy. He just did a pilgrimage. They love Sami Zayn. You want Sammy in Riyadh as champion. That's what they angling for.
Okay.
You want him as champion.
Okay.
There's no reason to have anybody else.
I'm not mad at that.
It's all about who is going to bring in the big dollars. And why Cody Rhodes is good for America, Sami Zayn is even better for Riyadh. Now, if the big event was in Texas, I'd be like, oh, damn, Sammy, you're not going to make it. You know what I mean?
It's going to work out.
It's going to work out for you. But it ain't. It's in Riyadh.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Sorry, Cody, you out.
Cody's out.
We got to go for the big name.
Let's see. Big name, big match here. Controversial stuff, maybe, sort of, kind of. Who knows what's going on with this one? But let's go Tribal Combat for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns. What you got?
I really want Fatu to win.
You want Jacob Fatu to win?
I really want Fatu to win. And here's the reason why. We know Roman is not qualified to run any of this. Let's be honest with you. Let's call it spade a spade. Come on, since I've been watching wrestling, he's had like 4 or 5 teams just fall apart on him. You know what I mean? He can't keep family together.
Roman's inability to keep the family connected is going to be the downfall.
Yes. And I think, it's Fatu's time.
Think so?
Yeah, it's his time.
Now, what's the deal with the injury? Is that a thing or is it not a thing?
If it's a
thing that we start talking about before the show and then they use it during the match, then if we start leaning into it before that, I'm like, all right, yeah, Roman's definitely going to win. I think, which is my prediction anyway. I do predict Roman to win.
I don't want Roman to win. We don't need Roman to win. Like we're done with the reigns. Like I'm really done with him.
I am predicting Roman to win. We just don't know how.
I want Fatu. I need Fatu to win.
Yeah,
this is what it's gotta be.
Yeah, but I'm definitely waiting to see if we talk about anything injury related during the show. If they do, then I'm like, all right, they're planting the seed.
And that's the thing. Yeah, that's what makes me nervous, that they might use this injury as a way to have Fatu lose. But why though? Why are we doing this? Why would we put Fatu in this big event and put him up against Roman and have him lose?
Why did he do a lot of things?
Like I can't. Like I'm sitting trying to wrap my head around it. I can't. Like I can't come up with any formula that's like, oh,
that's a good idea for this.
How does this look for him, for Roman and Fatu afterwards?
Yeah,
like, what does this look like in the long run?
Right. I completely understand. I think Roman retains here in some form or fashion in tribal combat. I don't know. But
I'm not comfortable with it.
We don't have long to find out, because it's
it's an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's in an hour and a half. So that's gonna be some hour and a half prep time for us to get ready, get things going, get things working. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not going to completely do it for us for the Barry the Booking podcast. It's going to do it for our predictions half of this show. Again, we're going to make some movie magic. Not quite. Just relax. But through the editing magic, we'll be back to talk more about the happenings and the fallout and the results of WWE Clash in Italy. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back after Clash in Italy, back for part 2 of the Barry the Booking podcast. We get you in front, and the first part of it, we had the prediction show. We wrapped up AEW in a nutshell. It was a rather large nutshell, but we did it. We gave it to you guys because we need to give you the greatest professional wrestling podcast segment in the history of professional wrestling podcasts. But now we're on to part 2. We had our predictions just a few short moments ago. We told you exactly who we thought would win, how, and all that. But now let's find out if anything that we said was actually correct. Let's go to our results. Clash of Italy has wrapped up. What are your thoughts before we get into the results of the PLE? What are you thinking after watching that?
I'm thinking the fact that it was a show.
It was a show.
The only good thing about this show was the fact that it came on at 2:00.
Yes. Listen, it's over. You got the rest of the day for it. You got the rest of the day ahead of you, or you got bedtime fastly approaching if it's you.
Because I watched the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Some stuff I like, I understood, I see why, but I'm gonna say this: I can't watch AEW pay-per-view and then watch a WWE pay-per-view. It's got to be one or the other.
Back to back, it's because there's no comparison. You can't. Like, that's one of those things that's like just watching a regular wrestling show, period. If you watch a 5-star match and then the next match is like anything 3.5, it might be okay, but it ain't what you just seen.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there struggling.
Yeah, coming off a Double or Nothing. This wasn't it.
This was, they tried to give us excitement. They tried to give us great build up, but it wasn't it wasn't there. It felt like an extra long episode of a regular show.
Yeah, like this felt like this could have been like the next Saturday night's main event or something like that. Like this could have been something like that.
Like what is it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5 matches.
5 matches, 4 titles.
That could have been, the main event on like 5 different shows.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's how I felt. Like I wasn't upset about watching it. Like we watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Eating chicken and waffles.
To look, man. It's a hell of a menu for Clash in Italy.
Yeah, we had chicken and waffles. I made chicken and waffles. So I was cool. I enjoyed myself. I wasn't totally like, this joint sucks. But there were some things in it that I didn't care for. But other than that, I like out of the whole show, I gotta give it I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna go B. Just cause you move up a whole letter grade because you came on an awesome time of day.
That plays
so that
in
tells you where it should have been.
The timing plays in the factor. All right, so yeah, I'll give it a C plus. It was, it was a good episode of Raw or
yeah.
Or or SmackDown or like I said, it could have been Saturday night's main event or something.
And I'm gonna tell you something about Saturday main event. I'm not watching that on Saturday unless unless the card is like crazy good. It's not worth me staying awake.
Up.
Yeah, it's not. And it hasn't been for a while.
No, I understand. It's one of those things where you got time. You'll catch it.
That's a Saturday morning. Wake up.
Yeah, don't cancel any. Like if you got a party or something, or if you just want to go to bed early on a Saturday night, you'll be fine. You can catch.
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'll catch it Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wake up, have a cup of coffee, sit there.
Yeah, exactly.
Restful.
Yeah. You might be less angry for what with the
correct
with the show bringing. Yeah, ready to take on the day, new challenges, all that jazz. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. The show opened with the undisputed WWE Championship. This was Cody Rhodes defending the title against Gunther. What are we thinking?
It wasn't Gunther's best performance. I've seen Gunther. It felt like he was holding back.
Yeah, it felt like the match. I don't know. It felt like because I do believe I'm like, all right. I don't see Cody losing unless there was some shenanigans involved, and we think we had just talked about maybe Sami Zayn gets involved or something like that, which spoiler alert, did not happen. But I don't know. It was a decent match between Gunther and Cody, but I felt like they leaned in heavy on the fact of people. If you were thinking Gunther was going to win, they really tried to lean into Gunther winning the title here because there was a lot of Cody in dire straits situation, with the sleeper and all that, so they kind of gave you some of those moments where they made you think that Gunther was going to win, but I'm like, I don't know.
I would have liked it to end with the sleeper hold on Gunther and the tap out.
Okay, so maybe Gunther either tapped or faded out.
It faded out. That's how I would have liked this to end, because that would have put Cody Rhodes at a higher level for me. Like, all right, cool, you took out Gunther,
And they're trying to give Cody that. They're like, oh, there's been a different Cody since,
Yeah. But having him, with the exchange of chops, the clotheslines, the cutter, the crossroads, it felt boring to me. The ending was like, come on, you should have went out, put him to sleep.
Yeah, Cody just kind of like won.
Yeah. It was like the ref was like, yo, you got 30 seconds in this.
Yeah, go home.
Yeah. And
because like we're on the first hour of ESPN. Let's get this going.
yeah. So I wasn't too mad about it. I don't like the whole match. I would give it a B. It would have got higher if the ending was just a little bit more not cinematic, but a little bit more exciting.
That would have helped if Gunther had won.
If Gunther would have won, this would have been fun. This would have been awesome. I like Gunther as a champion. And I would have rather see Gunther win and Sami Zayn and Gunther go at it again. And then give Sami the championship.
We might get that at some point, but I don't know.
Because Gunther and Sami is a lot more exciting than Cody and Sami, in my opinion.
But now, what about Sami and Cody? Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get something Sami and Cody now. We might be leaning into that a little bit.
Then get Cody out of there. SummerSlam. Let's end this. Like I said before, if you're gonna do Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn, do it. So Sami Zayn can get the belt at SummerSlam and bring it all the way into WrestleMania and bring it all the way over in Riyadh.
That might we might be onto something here. Sami
That's
may
what
win.
we need to do.
Sami may win at SummerSlam, and then Cody goes away for a little bit. We got Street Fighter around the corner, and Sami gets his moment finally as a heel, which I think
would be perfect.
That's
perfect for me.
Yeah, a heel Sami winning the title. I'm with it. Yes, I mean the match was yeah. On to a match I believe that you had a vested interest in. This was Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship.
Go ahead.
No. I see you leaning to maybe say something slightly positive about this match.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I felt it, so I just wanted to, all right.
I'm gonna give it to Jade. She looked good.
This was a good match.
There was some nothing crazy though.
No.
But see, I was looking for mistakes.
We got what we well, not from Jade, but
yeah. Jade had there was some hesitation in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Then she got comfortable quick.
Yeah.
It was a side of Jade that I haven't seen in a very long time. If she can keep this up, yeah, we know the results on how this ended, but if we can keep Jade doing this regularly,
right? Like if we bottle this Jade up,
because like when she countered the Riptide with the DDT.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, whoa. Where did you learn to do this?
Yeah. A pardon. I may need to beg real quick.
Clean. It looked good.
Yeah, no,
and I'm just I
had no problems here. It was okay.
No. Charlotte Flair's coming out doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Why we need B-Fab and Meechin in this? You came out
To do one thing. You had
and Charlotte just took you out.
You had one job. Put Jay's foot on the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
She
Couldn't do that.
Yeah, couldn't reach it. I mean, Charlotte was able to do what she needed to do, but
yeah. Now here's the thing. I'm hoping we get Charlotte and Rhea.
I'm in. I'm all in for that. Yes, let's go.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
And I don't want like a bitter rivalry, like they hate each other. I need a mutual respect of them two going at it.
Okay, like something like now that they've established that, they have this common enemy in Jade.
Correct.
And the baddies and all that.
Yeah.
And now
like Rhea, like, you know what? SummerSlam, I'm gonna give you a title shot.
I'm in.
I'm hoping. Now, who would win between Rhea and Charlotte? I don't care.
I want to see Rhea with a lengthy title reign, and then part of me is like, okay with the fact that if we go back to Charlotte for the 7,000th time, I'm kind of, I feel like it's been a little bit, so I wouldn't be as of like, oh, here we go with Charlotte again. Like, it's been some time.
Charlotte.
And now this Charlotte is, this Charlotte is the likable Charlotte. This Charlotte is I give this Charlotte the title.
Yeah.
Let's
I agree with that.
Yeah, let's see how this Charlotte goes with the championship. Yeah, and I mean, maybe we got something down the pike with SummerSlam. I don't know where Jade goes from here.
NXT. I don't know. I can't say that after this match.
Yeah, she had a decent match.
I can't say that after this match.
She had a decent match.
I don't like the fact that all the minorities are in some type of group with her. I don't like that. Come on, let's first off, B-Fab, get out of here.
I mean, look.
She ain't doing nothing.
Never mind. All right.
B-Fab ain't doing nothing. We getting rid of people who are important to the business, but we still got B-Fab.
Like major players in major storylines, and then like the next week they gone.
Because B-Fab was like, you know what? I'm making $30,000 a year. I'm on TV. I'm cool.
I'm good.
She happy. They told her we can't pay you every week, but every 2 weeks we got you. And she took that cut. She like, I just want a job.
Yeah,
she know it's hard out there. Meechin the same way. They don't even pay Meechin. She just there.
She's just hanging out.
She's hanging out.
Get some
TV like we fired her like 2 years ago. She just keeps showing up.
Yeah. She's after a while we just let her go.
Right? I'm talking mad trash.
You are. Oh man.
B-Fab, right. Come on the show. Let me holler at you.
Yeah.
I'll be nice. No, I'm not. What am I talking about?
B-Fab might put the screws to you, man. She might.
That'd be awesome.
I
need it.
B-Fab will
I take all that smoke.
Yeah.
I take all that smoke.
All right, let's do the thing. Speaking of taking all that smoke, brings us to our next match. Brings us to Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. What do you think about this?
All this for 3 matches? We go through all this, Oba, now Brock. What I going? Brock? Yeah, Brock. Then we're gonna have a third match.
Yeah, we're gonna have the third at SummerSlam. Oba, most certainly win, which should happen. But yeah, this is Brock didn't have to win this. I don't. I mean, in the long run, can Obafemi, bounce back from this? Yes, obviously, of course. He's, the paint's still new on Obafemi. So yeah, but this didn't help.
I thought Oba was gonna win when he had him in the Kimura, and
And he
Oba
picked him up.
picked him up.
Yeah.
I was like, you just showed how powerful Oba can be.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you had him lose?
This is their thing as well. It took 7 F5s. It took an F5 through the table. It took a lot. Like he just kept coming back. Like he's almost indestructible until, that 7th F5.
Let me tell you something. The F5 ain't a good move. You pick somebody up and you drop them. It's trash. I don't care what nobody say. F5 is one of the worst wrestling moves out there. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed that you could pick somebody up and let them go. But when Oba picked you up and tossed you, I was impressed.
Yeah, he kind of just like chucked him.
Right?
Picked him up and just kind of like chucked him. Yeah.
So I'm not saying that Brock Lesnar wasn't the shit back in the day.
Right.
But I'm over you now. Like, this is dumb. How do you justify crying and retiring? Think, first of all, you cried. Yeah, you cried. I'm not about your little feelings. I just don't get it. Like, I can't say the match was horrible.
Yeah, the match was okay. It was, the back and forth. This was the match I think people who wanted to see a match between Obafemi and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the match they wanted. Not the result. You kind of wanted the result from the first WrestleMania. Well, from the first match, but a match as exciting as this one. So you still wanted Oba to win because it's like, all right, well, this is a no-brainer. Obafemi should beat Brock Lesnar, but you wanted this type of match, so you got it. But yeah, I don't know. I just still feel like we shouldn't be beating Obafemi at all.
Correct.
There were other ways to get to a third match if we're going to get to a third match, like we talked about on the prediction. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you could do something where, yes, is it kind of, have they gone away from it a little bit? Yeah, they have, but no decisions or, them brawling and falling off of something and, the match gets stopped or something like that. Like something that is like, all right, yeah, that's a BS finish because we're just trying to get to a third one, but you understand it because it's like,
Correct.
all right, it does at the same time save Obafemi from taking a loss.
Yeah. Which is wild that they keep letting this stuff happen. Like, what are we doing here, people? Like, I get it, but then I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand what they want to do, what they're trying to do. I'm not comfortable with any of this.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm not. No, I don't like it. I didn't like it. I understand, like you said, all this to get to 3. We're gonna get to a third match, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So from there we got The Women's Intercontinental Championship match. This is Becky Lynch defending against Sol Ruka. What we got?
I'm glad Sol Ruka got the W. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad. Becky carried this.
Yes, but listen, I'll tell you forever. Becky is awesome at making people look great.
Yeah, Becky. If Sol Ruka was in the ring with anybody else, this would have been one of the worst matches ever.
Oh, it was that bad. It wasn't that good.
Yo, but when the cartwheel moonsault.
Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good.
You should have lost your life.
Becky saved it as much as she could. It didn't nothing, she didn't get all of it is what, they
Yeah. Get all of it. You almost died, lady. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Your job is, like I said, like Becky was carrying this. And I'm hoping that Sol Ruka they make her a fighting champion. So she can work out these kinks.
Yeah, and it's just main roster though.
Yeah.
Like, you think about NXT and think about how, like, how viral Soul Snatcher got. Now she's been doing all this with the, with that and all the different athletic moves and stuff. And it's just like, ever since the main roster, it's just like,
I think she's nervous.
It could be that.
I do. I really think she's nervous. I think she's now with. I'm not saying nothing about NXT people. They wrestlers and professionals in their own right.
Absolutely.
And they good people. But when you are on this stage and everybody's looking at you, everybody, I think her nerves is getting up there.
It's possible. That is definitely possible. I mean, we've seen, we've seen some missteps,
And they're not funny missteps like LA Knights.
I was just about to say.
They're not funny missteps like LA Knights. These are missteps where you like, yo, you career ending, you land wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't want to see nobody get wiped like that. Like, I don't mind a misstep. But when it comes at the risk of you not being able to walk, I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, no. Definitely.
Let's take it back to the drawing board and figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
Because you out there trying to be like Javon Evans, and you not him.
Yeah, everybody can't be that bouncy.
No.
Everybody can't be that bouncy. Yeah, I mean.
And where's Sol Ruka gonna go from here? Who's she gonna go against?
I mean,
you gonna put her against Julia?
No, Julia's Julia's U.S. champion, right, on SmackDown?
She the U.S. champion? I thought she didn't have that anymore. I only seen her. Last time I saw her was in the crowd.
I know, right? I believe she's still U.S. champion.
Let me see.
I could be wrong.
I could double check.
Yeah, I think she is. Shows how much they've been putting over the U.S. title on SmackDown.
Let me see. Julia. Yo, I couldn't pronounce her real name for nothing. No, she ain't got no title.
Who's the U.S. champion?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. WWE U.S. champion. It's just Trick Williams.
No, they don't mention the women.
No.
What?
Let me type in women's.
Yeah, like wait, what?
Tiffany Stratton is the current WWE Women's United States champion.
You're right. I completely forgot.
Yo, they didn't put her up on the page.
Shows how much I care about Tiffany Stratton. Forgot she was U.S. champion.
Yo, she went from like the world heavyweight champion to like the U.S. champion.
Well,
That's
I
I don't know what to say about that.
mean, I completely forgot it was Tiffany Stratton.
And then they got Chelsea Green background for her. They got Tiffany Stratton holding the belt, but all Chelsea Green in the background.
Wow.
She only had it for like 37 days.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. I completely forgot.
It ain't important.
Yeah, no, it's not. Julia's blonde now. Do we like the
No.
like the new hair? No, okay.
No.
All right.
She looks
Never mind.
weird. She looks weird.
All right, never mind. You're right. So next up, let's go to our main event of Clash in Italy. This was Tribal Combat for the World Heavyweight Championship. This was Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns. Tribal Combat. Were you ready? Were you excited for Tribal Combat?
No.
You weren't.
I wasn't.
Did you like Tribal Combat?
Yeah. I'll say yeah. I'll give it to him. I'll say yeah. It wasn't I was expecting more.
Yeah, no,
more.
true, yeah.
Like you at the end, the stuff that happened at the end, I would have wanted in the middle of the show. I want shenanigans. I want the Usos and Tonga and Solo and what's the other? Tama.
Talatanga and Tamatanga.
Yeah, I would have liked some head bumping between those guys and
Like
just
turn that
something more.
Civil War that we're gonna get to again into something that bleeds into this, yeah.
Because I just wanted more. Like I didn't care who won. Like I didn't. I would have loved Jacob to win, but it was okay that he didn't.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think this is gonna be it for him. I don't think this is.
I wanted more of just bring people out. Surprise the crowd. Give us something more than just this.
I mean, Roman kinda sorta won clean. Kinda sorta. I mean,
Kinda.
it's Tribal Combat, so you could do whatever you want. You know, you can kick out and hit the low blow with the kick out, and
they didn't do anything.
It wasn't on the grand scale of things. When you think about the way, for comparison, you think about the way AEW does big matches with stipulations and rules, stuff like that. If Tribal Combat were to happen, let's just in AEW, let's just make a battle world type scenario where, we have an incursion of two wrestling worlds and they collide and they make battle world. I'm tying in comic book stuff for our people who like comic book stuff. And then let's just say AEW survives, and then but all the WWE wrestlers are there, and the WWE wrestlers and their stipulations, collide with the world that's AEW. Tribal Combat is very different.
Let me tell you something, man.
Tribal Combat's very different.
We would have had all types of fun weapons in this. The Nazi warrior shield, the Aboriginal shields and spears and things like that. Stuff from Papua New Guinea. AEW would have took it to a level and just had, like you ever seen a Polynesian war club? These things is crazy.
Yeah, they don't. They will crack your shell open.
Like we would have had so much fun, tribal things. There would have been blood, somebody would have got choked out by the Ula flower. Like, there would have been so much fun and shenanigans in this.
Yeah.
But we don't. That's why I can't get too excited, because I'm like, you got.
You know what this is.
Yeah, you got the Samoan werewolf not biting nobody, not drinking no blood. He ain't got no claws. And I'm like, that was on Tuesday Collision.
Yeah.
Like, that was a regular show on Collision.
Yeah, that was something that just happened. Yeah, no. What we got was we got the infamous Slim Jim table.
I can't even eat Slim Jims. Famotidine for heartburn. I got GERD. I'm old. I can't even
got
eat
GERD
Slim
too.
Jims.
You know what? The last time I had the Slim Jim, like maybe like a few years ago, it do burn.
Yeah, we at that age.
Yeah, I have, for people who don't care, I have horrific acid reflux.
Yeah.
And GERD. And Slim Jims do burn. They do kind of burn.
Is there a low sodium Slim Jim?
What would be the point? I mean, I get it though, but
look at this. They don't care about our health Slim Jim.
They don't even make a low sodium option.
No low sodium version of a Slim Jim.
They're like, listen, if you down bad enough,
the standard Slim Jim that you are high in sodium. A monster stick contains between 550 and 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
Damn.
A regular one is like almost 500. Yo, this is.
What about this? Pause. But what about the Savage size?
Let me see.
You seen those? They look like nightsticks. The Macho Man ones.
Savage size.
They look like weapons to unalive someone.
Damn. Why is that Slim Jim that big?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Who's like?
They called it a Savage meat stick.
Yeah, yeah.
What the 3 times this? Wait, when it comes to a snack stick, there's one big cheese. It's 3 times the size of a long boy and infinitely more savage. This is from the Slim Jim website. That's what they wrote down.
They knew what they were doing.
Yo, where's the nutritional factor in this? They probably hide that.
Goals.
Oh, here you go. Nutritional factor. 300 calories. 350 calories. 10 grams of saturated fat. 1,350 milligrams of sodium.
Boy.
1,350 milligrams of sodium. That is half of what you were supposed to have in a day. Half. You eat one of those, you are
You might as well not do nothing
through.
else for the rest of the day.
And if you're at my age, that's 90% of the sodium you're supposed to have in a day.
Yikes.
That is wild.
And savage.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's got 18 grams of protein.
There you go.
Good.
So, if you're looking for, if you specifically need 18 grams of protein, if you're watching your protein intake, get a savage side. Yeah, that thing is ridiculous.
Pork, beef, mechanically separated chicken, water, soy flour, corn syrup, salt, natural flavor, dextrose, paprika. I don't know what that is. I can't pronounce the rest of this stuff. Sodium nitrates, people. Sodium nitrates are bad for you. Oh.
It don't matter if you a savage.
Slim Jim, if you want to sponsor, sure.
Oh, but yeah, I will snap in the...
I'll open it. But I'm gonna need a low sodium Slim Jim.
You gotta do one of them Guy Fieri Joes where we cut the camera away. Put it to your nose like you ate it.
Yo, I can't do it. I can't risk my heart health.
Yeah, heart health is important, people. Don't, but you get back to Tribal Combat.
Yeah, people are saying that this match was hardcore, it was chaotic.
No. Those people don't watch a lot of
no
other things because it wasn't.
It was a solid. I'll give it a B.
Yeah, I'll give the match a B. It was a WWE match.
Mm-hmm.
The WWE gimmick match where there are no rules. And we always say on this podcast, it's the same match. It's just copy and paste of the same match, just a different.
Yeah.
It just has a different name. Same thing as a no holds barred match. It's the same thing as, no disqualification. The same thing as hardcore. It's the same match. It's the same thing.
Yeah, and they don't give us enough.
No, yeah, you didn't get enough.
Well, we didn't get enough show.
True.
Commercials was crazy.
Yeah, they be damn. Listen, they don't care nothing about you. They like, look, you're gonna sit through some ads, straight up and down.
Commercials was crazy. You can't even do picture in picture like AEW used to do.
No. For what? For what? Why?
Hated that.
Yeah, but after the back and forth and them slightly trying to kind of sort of making you think Jacob Fatu was gonna win at some point, but we all knew he wasn't. Roman Reigns did win. Roman Reigns successfully defended the championship. And now Roman Reigns has, as they put it, domesticated the Samoan werewolf. He is now to fall in line. We all know where this is going to be headed at some point. But, he is now a part of the family and will need to essentially fall in line. Now, after the match, of course, Roman's celebrating. Roman's telling Jacob, yo, you can come with me. The MFTs are in the crowd looking on. Roman looks at them. Roman's like, yo, I got something for them too. They're next. So I don't know if Roman is the Samoan Thanos and he's just the Infinity Gems are all his family members that he needs to collect so he can make a super squad of MF Bloodline T thing, something or other. You don't need this again.
No, I don't. I don't care about you and your family. Your bloodline shoes suck. They're ugly. The storyline.
You ain't getting none. You ain't getting a pair of Romans.
No. I wouldn't waste any money on some footwear with his name on it. Like, I don't like this Roman. I like Roman who's not around, who shows up when he wants to.
Yeah, you're like 100% D-bag.
Yeah.
I show up when I feel like it, Roman.
That's the Roman I like. Like, all this extra stuff, like, this is dumb. Like, come on. You're better. You're not better than this because you're not doing nothing. You couldn't keep your family together the first time. They fell apart. Yeah. Every time you put this family together, they fall apart.
That's true.
Jimmy and Jay didn't like you. So Solo didn't like you. He formed his own crew. They got fired. Now y'all just trying to put something together.
Pretty much.
Whatever.
Yeah.
This bloodlines. I don't even care. Hey, you want to do something with the bloodline? Add Nia Jackson to it.
I'm in.
Add Nia Jackson to this.
I would be okay with that.
Let her run the bloodline.
I'd be okay with that.
All you need to do is have Roman out there talking trash. Nia come out there and just spear him. Put him down. He laying there. She grabbed the Ula flower, put it on her neck. Am I saying it right?
The Ula flower?
Ula flower. And she put it on her neck. and Paul Heyman puts the one up for her. That's it. You can't fight her because WWE don't let you wrestle women.
Not unless it's 2K.
Yeah, so you might as well just give it to Nia Jax because you're not doing nothing right, Roman.
Roman's gonna be trying to I guess wrangle in the Samoan werewolf on Raw. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes, on tomorrow's Monday episode of Raw.
Yes, yeah, Monday's episode of Raw in the afternoon.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 o'clock again. So perfect timing for you. So there's that. So that's gonna go ahead and do it for us. We gave you some predictions. We gave you the results. We wrapped up AEW's Double or Nothing and AEW the week in a nutshell. Again, check out Double or Nothing if you haven't. And that's going to go ahead and do it for us. We will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, listening. If you were doing so, please like, share, follow, subscribe. And we'll see you next time.